I'm back. I finally got my house settled in and I'm ready to start making some more videos. So let's check it out. Hey, thanks for checking out my comics closet. I'm Lynn. Yeah, I have some books that I picked up at the last 3 comic book shows I went to since I think it was May 2nd, which I think was actually the free comic book day. So I do have books I picked up on free comic book day I've never shown either. But first I was going to talk about some of the shows that I have upcoming. Well, I get some notes here. Let me check it out. Because there's a couple coming up. Here. Open up. Open. They have the Night Hall shows. They're here. That's the thing up there. The next one's coming up, well, July 26th. That's in Livonia at the Knights of Columbus Hall. So that's quite a drive for me now. July 26th. And also, it says August 2nd on the thing, but it's actually August 23rd, I see. And then there is, and the Dawn of the Collector show also, which is coming up here. Well, August 9th is the next one. But that's over an hour drive from me here now too. It's like an hour and 3 minutes from here to go to St. Clair Shores from Burton, Michigan, where I'm at now. And then there's the Warren Elks Comic Book and Choice show coming up Saturday, August 1st. And that's at the Macomb Elks Club in Warren, Michigan, on Shaner Road, Shaner and Fraser. That's always a good show. You know, $5 to get in. They do door prizes all day. And then there is, upcoming is the Motor City Comic Book Show, or Motor City Comic Con Comic Book Show. That's the wrong one. Motor City, what did I do? I thought I had it here. Oh, there it is, yeah. November 13th through the 15th. And it was a Novi Expo Center. And that's not what it's called now. I forgot what it's called now. But anyway, same place, different name. And the tickets are on sale now, but it's on the opening weekend of firearm deer season. So unless I have already shot a couple of deer with my bow, probably not going to go. Because I'll be up hunting, and I put a lot of work and money into getting up there hunting. So I think that's everything that's coming up that I see. That's important, and if not, I'll figure out the next ones and do it that way. So those are all the upcoming shows. And I do have a bunch of new comics from New Comic Book Day that I bought. I always go use this, carry this in my car when I go Wednesday on New Comic Book Day, and it's got the what do they call them, the store folios, the little boxes for comics in them. Find the zipper here, but that way they go right into this little box when I get them, and then they don't get ruined in your car. You don't do something crazy, they fall on the floorboard, get wet, muddy, dirty, drop them out of the seat onto the ground and spill them out. So anyway, let's check out first what I got on free comic book day, which was May 2nd. I went to Comics Corner because I was also on my way to the Warren Elks show, which started at 10, but Comics Corner didn't open until 11, but I got there right before they opened, and I went in and I grabbed my free comic book. First one I grabbed there was, what is it, Jeff the Shark, right? Is that what I had up front there? Well, Spidey's Amazing Friends, but it's got Jeff the Shark on front, but I always grab the Spidey and his Amazing Friends books from, on free comic book day, because I collect Spider-Man. And then, grab this Garfield free comic, I don't know. I just thought it was a cool cover. I always kind of like Garfield. Let's see if I can set these over here without spilling them all. And then I got, it's something, it's Killing the Children, Road to Slaughter. Like I said, it's all new setup, so we'll see how this works. And then, because you can get 5 books, five free comics. I got this from Titan Comics, Conan, Tides of the Tyrant King. A great cover. Tyrant King. No kings, right? We have no kings. And then I got this Mad Cave Comics Flash Gordon with a sketch cover. I thought that was cool. And I had the dude that played Flash Gordon in the movie in the 80s. I had him sign a Flash Gordon comic and a card that he was giving out. And this is the Detroit Comic Book Show. This shouldn't be in here. That's my other video. That's the book that I had signed by artists that were at the show. Okay, so then these I got, I'm not sure who I got these from. Oh, I put these in to separate them. I might have got these from Jamie, Fat Daddy's Comics. I'm not sure though. I don't think these are the tags he uses. But anyway, I'm not sure who I got them from. But anyway, I grabbed this first, this Marvel 2 and Run with a Thing and Doctor Strange. Because I collect Thing stuff too. I like the Thing covers. I've got a lot of cool Thing covers, but I've been trying to get this series, picking them up as I go. Which number was that? 6. Right there. And then I got 3, Marvel 2 and 1, Thing and Daredevil. I think I have 1 and 2. I didn't think I had 3. And then I got this. Oh no, I got 2 right here. Marvel 2 and 1 Thing with the Submariner. And then I went to the Amazing Spider-Man. I don't know if I don't think I have this one. I think I have the first Grizzly. I don't think this is the first one. What I got was this one's Amazing Spider-Man 139. The Grizzly cover. And then Amazing Spider-Man 259. And then Amazing Spider-Man 268, which is kind of a cool cover. And then Amazing Spider-Man 262. So I'm kind of out of order there, I think, wasn't I? That's all right. It looks like a photo cover there. Hopefully my sound quality's better. I got a remote mic here. Put a little Spider-Man sticker on it. So maybe that'll improve if I turn around and look at something. And then I got, what do I have? They're going to, I'm not sure. Anyway, let's just go through them. Oh, these were the other, show them what. So those were from one vendor. So anyway, I got this one here, which is Amazing Spider-Man King Size Annual number 12. And then I got this Spectacular Spider-Man Super Size Annual number 8. And then I got Amazing Spider-Man 256 with the Puma. And Amazing Spider-Man 242, where he's fighting the awesome android. And Amazing Spider-Man 226. Maybe these are from Fat Daddy, because they look like they got his tags on them. And then Amazing Spider-Man 198 with all the Mysterios around him. And then I got Amazing Spider-Man 196. We're standing over the grave of Aunt May. Peter is. And Amazing Spider-Man 160 with the Spider-Mobile. I think Spider-Man's powerless. Can't figure out why at first. And then there's this giant-sized superheroes featuring Spider-Man number 1, where he's fighting the Man-Wolf and Morbius. And then I did get this. Let me get this out of the way before I spill it. Smooth. Where did I get this from? I think it was Red Door Comics. But anyway, I bought this Amazing Spider-Man 101 in a 5.5. First appearance of Morbius. It's a really nice looking book for a 5.5. It's in great shape. Presents pretty well. So I'm going to set it over here. Maybe you can see it. And we'll move on. Because then, what was it? May 16th, I think it was. I went to the Motor City Comic Con. I don't know if you can see those. I'll grab it out of here. This over here. And these are the programs for them. I realize if you get these big plastic case things here, it keeps your programs nice, you know, because I always get bend them up trying to carry them around. Oh, yeah, that. Yeah, they had a really cool cover on that. It's got Lomo, and I think that's all Simon Bisley art. It's all a big wraparound cover, it looks like. Let me see here. I know he was coming out in the Lobo, I think it's supposed to be in the new Supergirl movie, right? Jason Momoa, right, playing Lobo. So that was a program. I mean, they didn't, you know, everybody's seen the programs, but it's cool art on that. And they also had an invite for the after party at the Hub. It's a bar restaurant. They had axe throwing. They were doing all kinds of stuff. But I think they were a little overwhelmed. A lot of people were there. Took a long time to get our food and a bit of time to get your drinks. But it wasn't all bad. You know, we had a pretty good time. And I got quite a few books here. Now, some of these, now I did write down who I got. See, some of these might have been from that. Because I got some books from John Kellel, the Underdog King. I bought 4 books or so from him at that show. But anyway, these are from the Motor City Comic Con. So I didn't even know all the vendors there. But I did get this, The Thing, number 2. Pretty cool book. Nice cover with The Thing. And these were all, I think, dollar books. This is 3. I'm pretty sure I grabbed a bunch of these out of the dollar bins. This is Doc Savage, which is a DC book. Doc Savage number 1, which I read a lot. I read a lot of the Doc Savage when they were out of the pulp novels. And I have a bunch of number 1s now. Oh yeah, because I just bought this because I thought the art was cool. Image Comics, Boof and the Bruise Crew. Very cartoony looking art, but it's, you know, a nice, cool cover. I think it was $1. I think these were actually, if you buy 10, you know, they're $1 each, and you got 10 for 7 or something like that. And I grabbed this just because I like the ones where they're busting through the cover, kind of a sub-collection thing. I mean, I don't have a lot of them. Arak, Son of Thunder, number 24, another DC book. And then another DC book, Action Comics. And it goes into another one of my sub-collections, which is People in the Mouth of the Beast, which looks like, I don't know if they're supposed to be a green Gorilla Grodd or a Kryptonite Gorilla Grodd, but it looks like Jimmy Olsen's in the Mouth of the Beast. And then this is, well, I kind of got this too, because it's another type of a sub-collection. It's got, well, almost kind of, it's got a split cover with 2 characters, but they're kissing on the cover. I've got several books where they're, you know, the big kiss on the cover. Wolverine and Jean Grey and, you know, Superman and Lois Lane. And then I got this from somebody. This is a pretty big book, actually. I didn't buy giant books, but I think maybe I got these from Nerd Box. But anyway, this is Daredevil number 12. with Kazar on the cover. And I remember reading this book because it was kind of what made me like Daredevil. I didn't like Daredevil that much, but then I liked Kazar, and then I saw he was in there, and I remember reading this book because Daredevil lost his powers, so he's actually blind, except, what is it, Kazar's brother, Plunder, whatever his name is, he doesn't realize it. Daredevil's faking it, till they finally realize that Daredevil's blind, and so they're gonna get him. And then I grabbed this, which was Daredevil 27, but it's a yellow cover, and it's got Spider-Man on the cover. It says $30. I forget. I know I got a little bit of a deal. I don't know if I got these from Nerd Box. Anyway, like I say, it's been a month, and it's been a month. It's been a spring since March, and I got this one. And these were a bunch of $2 books. I think they were all marked, and they were all in a dollar bin. This is Peter Parker Spectacular Spider-Man number 52, which has got a like a Spider-Man spotlight cover on it, which I started collecting them, but I'm trying to get them all anyway. And then this is Dazzler number 17. They're fighting Doc Ock, but they're kissing on the cover. There's Dazzler and Angel. I don't remember ever seeing that. And then this is Marvel Tales starring Spider-Man. And this is actually representing the first appearance of the Punisher. And I like them. I do have a sub-collection of people that are in like a Scope or Crosshairs, which is the 129. But that's a reprint, I guess, of ASM 129. Oh, and this is Charlton Comics, Flash Gordon number 15. I don't know. I probably bought it because it was $1. I think I think it was if you bought so many books, then you got other ones. Because this is the True Believers first appearance of Groot, which actually this was like a journey. I don't know if it was Journey into Mystery. That's the cover, but they changed it. But these True Believers, a lot of times, they put the name of whatever character is being featured. Because I got another Spider-Man in here. It'll be similar, I think. This is a Dell book. May of I don't know what year. They don't really have rich numbers. It's a photo cover of Gentle Ben, which I kind of collect bear books too. If it's a bear on the cover, I like it. I go to the Curran Bear Festival. I try to do every year up in Curran, up by my cabin, and I've got a bunch of movies with bear attacks. I always thought those were cool if they look realistic. Anyway, now I got Amazing Spider-Man number 58 with Jonah Jameson in the Spire Slayer robot armor. Or not armor, I guess it's a robot with a televised face. And this is Amazing Spider-Man 54. See, that one says $80 on it. This one says 45. And this one, Spider-Man 27. It says cutouts, so I didn't look in it. It's $40. If you can get a Spider-Man 27 for $40 and it's got a nice cover on it, that's a great cover. I think I have this book, and it's all drawn all over. I think I bought it somewhere else for like $40. And then this is a cool book. It says $80. Amazing Spider-Man 48, but I believe it's the second, or at least the third, if there were two appearances, if he was in consecutive books the first time, but I don't think so. His first appearance was like Spider-Man 2, right, or 3? But anyway, early appearance of Vulture. Got the old joke, the Vulture's back, and that's all you can see is his back. And then this was like the bigger book I bought from there. Is Amazing Spider-Man 46, which is the first appearance of the Shocker. And this, they were asking $250. I think I got it for $2.25. Who did I get that from? But it's First Appearance of the Shocker. He's on the cover. Got the subscription crease down the middle, which I think just adds more nostalgia. Let's see. Oh. I got some of these, yeah, from Tim at Lantern Comics. See, I got my notes out of place. Yeah, see, I think I bought this from Dion. Might have bought all these bigger books. That one, that one. I think I bought that one from Dion. I might have bought these other ones from Lantern. But anyway, and I got some from the Underdog King, John Kellell. So anyway, that's all the books I got from Motor City Comic Con. I didn't get any graded books. I just got all those old Spideys. You can find a lot of Spidey stuff there. And so now for the last show that I went to was the, I keep forgetting. Well, that's a Warren Elks show too, right? Oh, you know what? I didn't show when I went to the Warren Elks show on New Comic Book Day. Marty had all these books sitting in, he had envelopes like this on a whole table. I think there's 3 books in there, and it's just like a mystery pack. Free Comic Book Day mystery pack, but they aren't, the regular Free Comic Book Day books. They're just random comics that Marty put in. So let's look at those. I forgot about that. I set these things in front of it. Here now. Oh, Free Comic Book Day books. Okay, just little envelope. Oh, okay, I got a variant edition of Captain America number 45, where he's in the hand of the Red Skull, which could also be like a sub collection. People standing in a giant hand. Okay, maybe there were 2 books in there. That's all I got here. This is Daredevil, Man Without Fear, number 100 variant edition. So, a couple of cool books though. I mean, for free, what are you gonna do? Didn't know what they were until they came out, so I'll set these over here. Yeah, I should have showed those earlier, but now we'll go into the Warren Elks comic book show on June 6th. So just like a month ago. And I did go talk to, I don't know if anybody follows him, Mark Bloodworth, who's a local artist. He does a lot of horror stuff. And his better half, Claudine, from Claudine Creates, was there. Oh, I gotta show this clip. I was walking through and Claudine had what I think is one of the most amazing dresses. So let's check that out real quick. I come walking up behind her and she had this little Spider-Man dress, so that's pretty cool. But I grabbed these 2 books from him. $10 book. This is number 1. And he's got some great art. He's a great artist. Some of it's adult-oriented, I'd say. You can't really see the back of that, but I'll get some pictures. Right there, The Bog Beast is what this is. Mark Bloodworth's The Bog Beast, Shallows and Bog, Part 1. And then this one I got from him, which is Medusa's Mirror Comics. See, this is rated R, number 1. Mark Bloodworth's Medusa's Mirror, special number 1. And now there's the front cover. In the back is like a virgin edition of the front cover. But yeah, she's got crazy looking snakes coming out of her head, and wrapped all around her. Yeah, kind of a crazy looking. Like I say, he's got some great art. I've got some other like mini comics they have, and I think they do some that they call Ginger LaRue. I think they're based basically as Claudine models for the main character. Now this, I did have a card from this guy. Oh, Back Alley Collectibles. I got right here. Oh, from this one. See, this is 10 bucks. I think I paid the prices they say, and then I got a break. Back Alley Collectibles, but I got this West Coast Avengers, what is it, 25th anniversary, right? 25th anniversary border books. I got a couple of those. I've been trying to pick those up as I see them, if they're not too expensive, and these are in really good shape. I also got this Avengers number 273. Black Knight as the character in the border, the portrait. And then I got this Amazing Spider-Man 180. But I got that from somebody else, I'm pretty sure. He's got $10 tags. These have a different type of a price tag, but I'm not sure. I'll try to keep it together for the next ones. Be more prompt. Here's what I was talking about is I bought this. It's Amazing Spider-Man 129. Oh, but it's a Lionsgate Films not for resale edition. So I don't know if it was in a toy or a movie. See, it's got no price. But it looks just like the original cover, basically. Oh, and then this is Amazing Spider-Man 159 with Hammerhead busting through. And then, okay, I thought I had these in order here with each other. But anyway, so I got this Marvel Milestone Edition of ASM 129. So it's a reproduction of the same cover, but it's got the silver gray border around it. And then I also bought this Amazing Spider-Man 129 Wizard Ace Edition, which I have one graded in a 9.8. But once you put them in the slab, you can't even open them up to see the effect of the acetate cover. But this one's really nice. I saw this first and grabbed it, and then as I went through, I saw those other copies of Punisher books. So they were all reasonable, and they're really in, nice shape. This thing doesn't even have a spine tick on it. Got a couple there. So yeah, I was picking up ASM 129s because they were there. So then I picked up this Punisher War Journal #1. Now see, I think I did get these from. These I got from Nerd Box. I don't know if it was there. I'd have to remember. Somebody's got the blue tape on the back. And then I got this Amazing Spider-Man 260. Got $20 on it. Really great Hobgoblin cover. I don't think I had that original #1. And then Amazing Spider-Man number 259. We're still fighting the Hobgoblin. And then Amazing Spider-Man 251, which is got the Hobgoblin's mask in his hand. Looks like, well, he's drowning. See, this is what happens when I don't mark my little book. I've got a little book. Lets me know what comic books I have, what Marvel, Amazing Spider-Man. But here I have this Amazing Spider-Man 252, which I believe I just showed a little earlier, right? With the awesome android and the thinker, So I got a couple of those. But that's what's going to happen when I get down the road here. Start selling them if I have doubles. But even if my Spider-Man, I'll probably keep the best one. Now here's here's Spider-Man 236. Where he's fighting some type of tarantula thing, and it says Will-o'-the-Wisp is in it. And then I got this Amazing Spider-Man 235 with the tarantula and the Will-o'-the-Wisp. Which is the beginning of the story, I guess. Oh no, here's 234. Amazing Spider-Man, and that's got the Will-o'-the-Wisp, which that may be his first appearance. I'm not sure. This says it's featuring the Origin. That one may be his first appearance, or first cover appearance. Then this is Amazing Spider-Man 232 with Mr. Hyde on the cover. He's also standing on a Spider-Man spotlight, looks like. Spider-Man webbed face. And now I have this Amazing Spider-Man 231 He's fighting the Cobra. Or the Serpent Society, I believe, right? Alright, 3 more to go, and then the slab. I got this Amazing Spider-Man 230. Where it's a great Juggernaut cover. I actually have this, I don't know, graded pretty high. 9.4, 9.6 maybe. I bought a graded copy from Just Joe King, Joe and Brandy. Hey, how you doing? You guys see this? Let me know what's up when you're gonna be around. But anyway, I have this in a slab, so this can be my what I consider a reader copy. But it's really nice too. And then this is Amazing Spider-Man 186, which is kind of a cool cover of him bouncing across the rooftops. I think I have a copy of that, but it's not in shape. And then this is Amazing Spider-Man 184, where he's fighting the White Dragon. And so that's everything I picked up at the last Warren Elks Comic-Con comic show, except for this, which I finally got. I guess the other one wasn't in the bag. You don't want to ever show your books in the bags, they say. They just get a lot of glare. But this is like one of the biggest books I picked up in a while. Actually, that first Shocker was more, but it's an earlier book. This is Amazing Spider-Man 194 and a 5.0, the first appearance of Black Cat. Felicia Hardy as Black Cat. So I grabbed that at the end of the day. Who did I grab that from? I think I grabbed that from, just the other day. Well, it was a month ago. But anyway, that was the last big book I got. So I got them up, I got them done, I got them shown. And now I'm gonna go watch the 4th of July fireworks. So I appreciate you checking me out here. Keep coming back to my comics closet, where we take comics and comic collecting right out of the closet. So thank you.